All right, good day, traders. Welcome to today's reaction points for Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. Another interesting day, another great day to be a trader. Let's take a quick look here and break down each of these markets. So, again, one of the beautiful things about utilizing our key levels across the board is that, one, you actually get excited about waking up and getting into the markets that day. And then number two is you don't have to worry about what you're going to trade or how you're going to trade. You've got your levels already mapped out for you, a complete roadmap or blueprint for the day, and you're only going to take action once prices get to where they need to be. All right, so let's look at the first one here. We got our Euro sweep right here at the 7 a.m. transition with a divergence buy signal. Ended up being a fake out. Would have likely led to a stop out, but it's not a high probability trade because you know that you have other key levels below. We've got both the weekly open and the Asia low, which, by the way, never got taken out today. But we did come down, so we had a little bit of a fake out right here. Came down, finally tagged that weekly open, and then we got an additional push higher. So we had a push higher here. We had a revisit back to the weekly open, right just underneath these lows at 2075. We got a new fresh 3S code buy signal, and then that obviously ended up printing the low of the day. Look at what happened again, though. We had another nice reaction pre-market, nice reversal off the monthly open there, and this is all proving a point that these are reaction points, reaction levels, which means they're all potential tradable opportunities if it fits your trade plan. By the way, this is what I help out with in our mentorship and mastermind programs. If you're interested in learning more about this methodology plus other strategies only for our mastermind, you can book a call at t2markets.com. Make sure you give this a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe. If we come up into the cash open here, you see we push through both the Asia highs, both the Euro highs, and then we've got some additional overhead. Trying to short this right here would not be wise just because you swept the Asia Euro high. You know that you've got other levels ahead. What are all these levels? We've got three. Well, we have a prior month high, we've got a 3-week close, and we got a prior week high. Okay, so in real time, as you're trading, you don't have to scroll over to the right because it's all going to be sitting right there in front of you. But I did scroll over just so you can see. So we did come up here. We swept the weekly close, prior month high, put in 3S code, bearish divergence, also confirming. We get a move back down to the midnight open and the New York open. We're going to tag midnight and New York at the same time. And then we rip back to the upside on nice bullish activity there. By the way, these are all plus 1/2 opportunities there. Again, done in the first hour and a half of trading. Here we go through a little chop period. We have reactions again back at that 3-week close, and then we're really looking, these are not really high probability shorts right here. You've got to be thinking that the prior week high is going to be taken out, even though we just missed it right here. We do get that taken out right there. Bearish divergence and a nice plus 1/2 trade to the upside. We continue to grind higher here into lunch. We get a 3S code sell, a quick move back down to prior week high. And then aside from that, there's nothing worth trading because you're in no man's land. Next level to the upside would have been the prior day high, but we didn't get to those levels. I want to look at the opportunities in crude. Big day in crude. We were up $3, up $3, up 5.5%. Huge day for crude oil. And look at what happened here prior to the market opening. Right here at 8 a.m. Central, we came and swept out the Euro highs just by a tick there. Beautiful reversal bars in continuation. Back to the order block here for a new potential long. You can see prices dancing around the New York open. We get another shot later in the day. Unfortunately, it was not around for this one. Right here, we sweep the Euro high again, taking out these highs. We have triple divergence signals coming in on that trend line break that we like to watch. 3S code trend line break gets you into a short with a Retest and reverse. Let's blow this up so you can see it very clearly here. Very high odd trade. Was not at the desk for this one, but here is your imbalance. We've come back to fill the imbalance here, back to the monthly open, back to the euro high. Look at the candle reversal. Look at the bearish divergence. Textbook setup puts you in a risk-free trade almost immediately. You're done. You're not worried about trading the rest of the day. Last market here. Let's go to old gold, another market that's been pretty hot, pretty volatile lately. First opportunity here was a push back into the new day open, prior day close, bullish divergence here. Low of the day's set. We come back into the euro highs, euro session highs here. You're looking for a nice clean trend line break. You do get that. I don't like us being so far away from the highs though. I'd be looking for the next level to the upside. So aside from trade one, possible trade two, scalp opportunities around this area, you can see reactions pretty much throughout the day here back to these levels. Not something that I get too crazy about. Usually 11 to 12, I'm not in the markets anyway. And then the rest of the day, we just kind of drift lower to the downside. So awesome opportunities here in each of these markets. If NASDAQ is your thing, I did trade in and out of the NASDAQ as well today. Huge. Look at this huge move up right before the open. So we've taken out the euro lows, the Asia lows. So we've accomplished what we needed to do. Now we're going to try and work ourselves back to the midnight open, which is right here. And then check this out. Prior week high puts in a reversal, bearish momentum. Nice plus 1/2 there. There's plus 1/2 scalps there, plus 1/2 scalps there on 3S codes, divergent signals, just using plain good old-fashioned candlestick action. And then once we're above that through lunch, there's nothing that we're looking at until we possibly get back up to prior day high. So hopefully you guys are seeing the opportunities here. They're just endless. Each and every day, you only need one or two high probability subs a day. Shut the platform down. If you're a trading junkie and just want more and more activity, there's plenty here for those, and you can even use this on other markets. So again, make sure you give this a like, a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next update.